You are watching the instructor training course for keyboarding course MA110. This course, students will be using Ross Edge, which is our web-based student success and professional development program. Students will be in section 4, learning to learn and stress relief strategies. If you have not made yourself familiar with Ross Edge, please follow the directions in the MA instructor training course. There's a section on how to utilize Ross Edge. Students will be in KINS Medical Assisting Fundamentals. They'll be in Chapter 24 Technology and also be in the SIM chart, which is our web-based simulations program for electronic health record and insurance billing. Students will be spending a lot of time utilizing the typing.com program, which is our web-based typing program. Proficiencies that students will be working on will be registering a new patient using the practice management system software, which is SimChart. They will be completing office patient correspondence using the SimChart. They will be uploading documents to a computer system, which is just using Canvas, our LMS here. And they will also be practicing the proper use of a photocopier if you have a photocopier that's available at your campus. I'd suggest you do that. This is an optional proficiency if you have time and it's available. Day 1, students will be enrolling into SurePath. If they haven't already done that, they only need to do this once. They click on the self-enroll link. SurePath will then download to their dashboard. Students do have access to Microsoft 365. They click on Microsoft 365. It takes them to a website. When they sign up for the very first time for Microsoft 365, they must use their Ross email address that we give them. Otherwise, they will not be able to use the Microsoft suite. This next part is very important. They're going to need to create a typing.com account. Please don't have them go to typing.com and try to make an account on their own. They need to use a specific link that you give them to enter into your typing course. Students will be in the keyboarding course every day of this module. They can also click on the coursework outline to determine what assignments they'll need to complete and when. And then there are the usual links at the bottom for them to access and get where they need to go quickly. So let's take a look at our module. Okay. As a new instructor, it's really important for typing.com that you let me know that you need access to the typing.com program. .com program has a Ross Medical Education District that I need to add you to, and I don't know to add that to you until you let me know. So there is a section on typing.com in the MA instructor training course. Please make sure you read that thoroughly. You watch the videos that are attached to that so that you're prepared and you have the access you need to teach your course. As with any course, you need to come in and create your instructor introduction and contact information section. You click on this link, it takes you to a page. You click edit, fill in the information your students are going to need to know how to contact you and how to set up extra tutor time if necessary. The academic honesty policy needs to be filled out for every course. They click on that. Takes them to the academic honesty policy. On the first day, it's a good idea to go over the academic honesty policy, how important it is to be honest with the work that you turn in. They accept the policy, and then the course will open to them. They should be clicking on each one of their links in their e-text, their website, and their resources, so they know what is available to them to help them be successful in passing this course. SimChart, again, is also really important because they are going to have graded assignments in SimChart. Please do the syllabus online on the first day with your students with your projector and whiteboard, making sure that you're answering every question that the students have. Row assignments, as usual, are always available on the first day for students to work on at their leisure as homework. They just must understand that they have to upload and submit them on the due date in order to get credit for the assignment and for attendance. Course will include their video presentation on professionalism, so make sure that you are watching that together as indicated in the lesson plan. The weeks are for your online students, and you will not be working in the weeks with any students. You do not need to utilize the weeks at all. The online instructor will work through the weeks and the content of the weeks with their online hybrid students. Okay, so day one has everything in it that is included in the lesson plan. Each day will correspond with what's written in the lesson plan. First thing that you'll need to do is to publish day one. To do that, you click on the circle. It turns green with a check mark, and then students will have access to the content inside the day. Please do not unpublish any of the content of the days, as if you do, that content will no longer be available for online students that may be working on it at that moment. So here's your plagiarism practice and the plagiarism assignment that you'll be going over with your students. Here is the typing.com how-to video that students should be watching. I suggest you watch it together and answer any questions before students try to get into the typing.com program. It's very important once students have created their accounts, and they should use only their Ross email addresses. If they use a different email address, then we may not be able to help them reset their passwords or guide them to what they need to get into. So make sure they use only their Ross provided email for creating their typing.com account. You will provide them with that URL, and it should be easy peasy. Once they've done what they've needed to do, then you will need to accept them into your typing.com course. Again, there's a video and step-by-step directions on the MA instructor training site on how to do this. There are the typing assignments that the students will need to do for the day. So each day has what the student needs to do. Please do not publish days ahead. Make sure to keep your students all on the same day, working on the same work at the same time. So let's go ahead and take a look at our assignments. Okay, so here's our plagiarism, and then here are our assignments. What to keep in mind with the keyboarding, especially with the typing.com program, it's important to not just have your students finish working through the typing lessons, but it's very important that they're spending enough time in the keyboarding program. Some of your students may be slower typers. If they don't finish all the way through the keyboarding assignments, that's okay, as long as their time is reflected as being spent in keyboarding. The purpose of this course is to help our students learn the keyboard, become more familiar with the keystrokes, work on their typing speed as well as their typing accuracy. If students finish with their typing timings and their typing assignments or keyboarding assignments, then they should be encouraged to work on the games. Discussions for our students will be only for our online students. Residential students do not participate in the discussions, and you will not have to participate in the discussions. So I wanted to just kind of highlight one of the typing assignments, and this is assignment 5.3. So what this assignment is going to do is going to help us track the time that students have spent typing in the course. So once a student is logged on to the typing.com program, they're going to go to their homepage and they're going to take a screenshot, and that screenshot is going to show their average speed, their average accuracy, and the total time that they spent typing in the course. So then this is going to be your grading scale. If the student spent at least 180 minutes typing, and that's outside of their required typing lessons. So this would be typing in the typing.com lessons that help them with working on their keystrokes and helping them build their speed. They've spent over 180 hours or more, then they're going to get 100% for this grade. If they spend 179, 162, they're going to get 90%. And then as their time spent decreases, so does their grade. If they've spent under an hour typing outside of the typing lessons, they're going to receive a 0 for this assignment. That this video was informative, and if you need any extra support or you have any questions, please make sure to reach out at jritter@rosseducation.edu. We also have a training that's held weekly at 2:30 on Tuesdays. You're always welcome to join. I hope everyone is well, and I wish you a good rest of your day.